Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly here. This evening is Q&A. Q&A this evening. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Kawisi, welcome. Welcome, Kawisi. We'll get started shortly. Q&A this evening. Q&A. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly.
Evening, David.
Hey, Kawisi, welcome, welcome. We'll get started shortly here. This evening is a Q&A. Hello, Miles. Welcome, Miles. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. This evening is a Q&A. So Q&A. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Bill, welcome, Bill, welcome.
Hey, dude.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. This evening is Q&A. Hope you guys have some great questions. We'll get started shortly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to share my trading screen here. All right. Okay, so you guys should see my trading screen. So as you guys know, this is on Mondays, every Monday we do Q&A. All right, so any questions you guys might have on any positions that you're holding, any questions about the systems, the market, trading in general, just anything at all, just go ahead and ask. As I go through the different markets, the equity markets is closed today, was closed today for the holiday. All right, but Forex, we did have some Forex was open, and the futures markets was open, but the equity markets, stock market was closed today. All right, not a lot of volatility today in the Forex, in Forex and in the Forex pairs. The dollar pairs, which we are trading, retraced a bit overnight, but then held nicely. So we'll take a look at that. Bitcoin made a bit of a move higher, not much of a move, still clearly in the markdown phase. So we'll go over that. But I wanted to ask any questions out there on anything? Any questions out there, guys? Bill, are you still in your ZAR trade?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, David, did the market kind of quiet today because of the holiday? I know Forex was trading, but just seemed like nothing really moved today.
Yeah, you'll find that when there's a holiday, when the markets are closed, Forex will be quiet. Most traders, most experienced traders that day trade, right, will not trade on holidays. All right, because you don't get a lot of follow through. For us, it's not a big deal because we're trading on a longer term time frame on the 240. But most traders that trade intraday, then they wouldn't trade today. Right, they wouldn't trade today. Yeah. Hey Zaire, welcome. Yeah. Hello. But yet, you'll notice that very, very light trading. You'll notice not a lot of movement today. All right. But things will pick up overnight. We'll see things moving again. And the market is holding up. We've got 45 out of the 58 pairs that are above 20. So that's really good. It's setting up for a move. All right, it's setting up for a move. Bill, did you have any other questions right now?
No, that was it.
Okay. Let's see here. Any other questions? Anyone? Anything at all? This is your time. So any questions you guys have been saving? This is Q&A. Right now we are seeing, just interrupt me, guys. So just stop me. All right. We are seeing the dollar pairs, guys, moving higher. Look at this, USD, MXN. It's the top trending pair. No, it's not trending high. You know, we don't have any of the pairs that are in the 40s, 50s, and 60s yet. All right, but they're setting up. But it's nice to see that USD MXN is right here, number one. Right, and USD HUF right here. All right, so that's nice. Right, here is this is set it up really nice. There is resistance right here. All right, so we're looking to break that resistance. All right, USD HUF. ZAR, this is your pair here, Bill. ZAR. Right, dollar ZAR pull back a bit. I thought about you on this pullback, Bill.
Yeah, that drop, you were right. That took quite a dive this morning. It was quick there for a few minutes.
Yeah, makes your heart beat fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't need coffee.
Yeah, this pair moves. If you can learn to trade it and get used to that movement, you'll do very well trading it. Yeah, lot. It's expensive, a bit expensive compared to the other pairs. Moves a lot faster, but it did a really good job, right? Yeah, when it this candle right here, when that pullback, I thought about you because your entry was right here. Your entry was right here. Yeah, right in here. So
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
yeah, if you'd gotten right here, right, you would not have felt it as much, right?
Right. Yeah.
But still holding well. Good job staying with it. Good job. Did you look at the 30-minute at all, or you just kept to the 240?
Well, it was I think it was the long candle on the 240 that came right down. So
Mhm.
I did look at the 30-minute, but it just kind of, and right now it looks like it's still trending sideways a little bit. I'm thinking tomorrow we're just going to see some. Don't you think that with just about everything, we're just going to see a little bit more action?
Oh
It's just
yeah,
about
yeah,
everything right across the board was hardly moving at all.
yeah. Well, traders will be ready. They've had the weekend off. They've had the holiday off, so they'll come in pretty heavy to move the market. So volatility will come back in, and that's usually the case. Miles, I know you're new here, so if you have any questions, Miles, on anything, on Mondays we just do Q&A. All right, but anything at all, just ask. All right, thanks for being here, Miles. So Bill, I would turn off the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it at all.
Yeah. I'm just leaving it on 240 now.
Yeah,
Yep.
just keep it under 240.
Yep.
It's holding up nicely. So the good news is we're starting to see a lot of the dollar pairs move higher. USD, SGD, all right. So that's moving higher. And what you guys, the concern with the dollar pairs is that this is a bit of we've got to break through this area here. If you guys notice, it's kind of hanging around that resistance. So we really have to get past. Hopefully this week we can get past this resistance here. So here, and we're holding right here. So we really need to we need some buying to come in. We really need buying to come in and push, get above this area. Yeah, because this is a tricky area here. That's why we want to pay close attention to it, because sellers can come back, push the price down like they did here. So hopefully it holds, right? Bill buying, right, and continue to move higher. That's the main concern here. All right, so we are taking a chance, right? We are taking a chance. The best trades are, is after the markdown phase, right? After the markdown phase, here's the markdown phase, accumulation, right? Break of resistance. Those are the absolute best trades. But these will work out too. We just have to. So don't go heavy. All right. Any questions on anything? Anyone have a question? All right. Any symbols you guys want to take a look at while I go through here? All right. So USD SEK, same thing here, right? So you'll notice they all look very similar, but it's setting up really nice, really nice. And what's good is they're moving up the ranks. And the Swiss pairs, I haven't looked at these. The Swiss pairs are now coming down. So we'll look for the Swiss pairs to close, right? They're short positions. These were pretty good trades here. They were decent run, right? We weren't watching this. They didn't, they weren't on our radar. All right, the Swiss. So there were some short opportunities on the Swiss pairs. All right, so really, really good trade. That's a decent trade here. So that's pound Swiss. So pound Swiss was one, this one here. The other Swiss pair was Aussie Swiss. Let's see if that closed. So that's still open. It will close soon. All right. It's breaking this resistance here. Buyers are coming in. So this will close very soon. Euro Swiss. So the Swiss had a pretty good move. Short here. If it gets above here, it will close. Based on the pound Swiss, giving us sales an exit signal to get out or buy to cover. The others should follow. All right, and I think those were the third. Okay, we had four. Here's New Zealand Swiss, and New Zealand Swiss closed also. But these were pretty good trades. Came out of nowhere. All right, came out of nowhere. And continued moving nicely. So nice trends. I don't think anyone caught this. Did you guys, Zaire, Bill, did you guys catch this trade at all? I don't think we did. You guys did.
No, I wasn't watching them.
Yeah.
Oh, David, I didn't.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere, but and they had been up in this area here for a while. But good trading. All four of the Swiss pairs did very well for about, let's see here, for about, I would say 250 pips or so. So not bad trading here. But the good news is, a lot of the pairs, the dollar pairs are moving, they're taking over, right? They're moving up, they're taking over. All right. Dollar Swiss is one that you guys want to keep your eye on this. Bill, you had mentioned this yesterday, dollar Swiss. This is the one we are taking a look at. If you guys get a buy signal on this, you guys want to be all over this. All right. It's trading really well, right? And when you guys can find a pair where the system is trading it really well, right? You don't have a lot of losses. It's not choppy, right? You really want to keep your eye on it. So the short trades, these are the short trades here. Perfect trading, guys, by the system. And that's dollar Swiss. So that's part of that dollar group. All right. So, and we want to focus on Forex right now. There isn't, I mean, that's where the money is right now, right? You know, at some point, Forex will dry up, right? You know, you might have only, 4 or 5 pairs that are trending, right, above 20. All right. So that's where the action is right now. All right. So, it is what it is, right? So, but that's good, right? Love trading Forex. But yeah, 2 great short trades here, right? With dollar Swiss, and then 2 great long trades. So the dollar Swiss is trading really well, guys, and it's setting up for a buy signal. All right, so let's do this. So this gives a buy signal. You guys want to be all over it. All right. So the system is trading it really well. And the reason the system is trading it really well is because it's got nice moves, right? Nice long moves up and down, right? Right. Not a lot of tight consolidations, right, on the chart. So when you guys find a pair that where it's, you have a profitable trade here, profitable trade here, profitable trade here, profitable trade here. So long and short, all right, for gosh, almost 2.5 months, right? Almost 2.5 months or 2 months here. That's really, really good, right? Both long and short. All right, so it is setting up to give another buy signal. All right, so it's setting up right here to give another buy signal. All right. So when you guys get really good, right, I wouldn't go heavy. Hey, Corey, welcome. When you guys, for brand new traders, I wouldn't go heavy, but this is the type of trade where we might want to go heavy. We might want to go big. All right. So Bill, you've been trading with us for a while, Zaire. You know, it's up to you guys, but this is setting up really good. We know that the you can't go heavy, you can't go big on everything, but when you get a pretty good setup, right? You know, you can put a little, you know, a bit more capital to work. All right. What's
David,
nice?
are we waiting for it to get to where it was? It looks like about June 3rd when we got that last buy signal. Is that where it's got to get to before it'll give us a buy signal?
Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will need to get above here. Yeah, it will need to get above. Let's see here. This is a perfect setup. I mean, there are different setups, right? And you can always usually find a decent trade when there. But this here, so you would have to get up in this area here, Bill.
Okay.
All right, to get a buy signal from the system, see, just like here. But pretty good support, right? At some point, I know some of our really good traders, they'll actually get in when they have something like this here setting up, when there's a really good chance that it's going to break out. There's a really good chance that this will break out and give a buy signal. They'll start building a little small positions. I don't recommend this for new traders. All right, or even traders that have been with us for a little while, but oh wait, very experienced traders, those have been with us, you know, 4 years, 5 years, 3 years. They're able to even get in a bit before the signal, right? So at some point, you guys will be able to do that, right? Where you kind of you get in a bit early. You know, you might get in on the green candles. Don't do it yet. I don't like saying that, putting that out there. But that's, once you get really good, understand what's going on, you can actually get in a bit early before the signal. All right. And I'll do that sometimes. I'll do that sometimes with my trading. But yeah, so yes, Bill, plan on anywhere around this area here to get a signal. It's got to break through. You might get it here, right? You might get it right in here. So I would say anywhere in here, it's coming. It's coming. You know, it's moving higher. Price is moving higher. All right. So price is moving higher here, right? So here's a higher lows. All right, so price is definitely moving higher. All right, so we just need one big candle to break out similar to here, and then we'll get a buy signal. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, and it happens quick. So the other one I want to talk about is Brian's trade. Let's see here. Any questions on this, guys? Any questions on this? Any questions here? We'll keep that up. Let's see here. Brian's trade is USD CNH. All right. So this is a, keep an eye on this one also. A little different setup than dollar Swiss. We've got nice triangle, right? Nice triangle here. It did give it closed the buy signal here. So it was a buy signal, give a sell signal today to get out, but should be still watching it and waiting for that buyers to come in. All right, I think it will hold here. We have a red candle. All right, so we could get a push down in this area here and then pull back. All right. All right, as far as the dollar index on the monthly still holding, guys, holding firm above resistance. So no need to worry. Right, the dollar is at 105, right? So it's holding nicely above resistance there on the monthly. On the weekly, really good price action. You guys can see that, right? So this will give us a lot of confidence, right? So here is our resistance, and guess what? It's above that resistance. So all green candles, right? Buy signal was here on the weekly. Nice markup phase. So we look, that's pretty good price action there. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. On the daily time frame, I really like this setup here on the daily time frame, guys. We are really nice trading, and this is the dollar, so still the dollar index, but really decent trading, nice trade. Look at this, perfect trading here. All right. Even with the losses here, there was small losses, right? Right, but still held clearly reaccumulation, right? Markup phase, reaccumulation. All right. And look at this here. Let's see here, look at this. If we hold near resistance, we could see a really nice push to the upside in the dollar. That's really what's setting up here. All right, so if you guys look here, right, we are right here. This is on the daily time frame, the dollar index. So we are right here, guys. Buy signal here. We got that nice pullback. It's building a cup and handle right here. So it's building a nice cup and handle right here. Almost a perfect cup and handle. So pull back. Here is your cup right here. And it's forming that handle right here. Okay, so it's building up buyers. Okay, buyers are lining up here. All right, nice upward trend, holding that moving average, all green candles. We couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, this is perfect here, right? Here was our previous resistance, pull back here, and now it's holding triangle, being squeezed, prices being squeezed. Boy, this could be a really nice push to the upside here. All right, this on the daily time frame. So it looks really good, guys. It really looks good. That's why we want to hold those dollar positions. Don't get squeezed out of them. Don't get scared out of them. All right, let's see here. There are other pairs to trade, but these are the best right now. We've got big macro to look at. On the 240, same thing, a bit choppy, not as nice, not as clean as the daily. All right, a bit choppy in here, but same thing, right? Here is resistance here. All right. We had a pullback here. All right, not a major pullback, still holding a little bit of a pullback here, but still all green candles holding. All right, so we're looking for a breakout. All right. Any questions on the dollar index?
I have a question.
Okay.
And this is about the dollar pairs as a whole. Like yesterday and the day before, they were pretty solid across the monster scalper.
Okay.
So with us getting some new down signals, can we expect to what's the time frame that we can expect to start getting some short signals or short sell signals?
On the dollar pairs?
Yeah.
I think we're a long way from that. All right. You
Okay.
might, yeah, we might find a couple of individual pairs. And let's take a look at that. That's a good question.
Because I remember when you said that they were like we're looking for a solid across the board. If you're trying to go long on the dollar pairs or any other pairs for that matter. So I just figured I'd bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey, that's a good good look in here. So let's take a look at the pairs that have the down here, 2 downs and 1 neutral. And that is something we do have to pay attention to. All right. So we know our bias is to the long side. Right. So we know that the dollar index, right, everything is setting up to go long, but guess what? Right. Selling could come in. And so this could be the top, right? If price doesn't break resistance, and we really want it to, right? We think that that's where it's heading based on the previous price action, right? All right, but you know, it could do the reverse, right? On the monthly here, you know, this could fail, right? This could fail. And come down like this, just like it did prior. All right, same thing here, fail and come all the way back down here to support. So the same thing could happen here, right? We could get selling come in, right? Previous resistance become support, break through that and come all the way back down here again. So so that's a good catch, because what's happening here, that doesn't mean, you know, that's what's happening, but it is what could happen. So we don't have any buy signals here on USD CAD, and right now it's neutral. So neutral is it's the buyers are not in control, sellers are not in control, right? It's consolidating, and we can see that with the price action. We can see here that it's basically trading between a high and a low, between support and resistance. So we'll call this resistance right here. We'll call this support, support right here. All right, so it's consolidating like this. So we don't have any buy signals. Let's see if we have a sell short signal. So Corey, no, we don't have a sell short signal. Okay, so although this is a concern with dollar CAD, right? We don't have a buy signal, nor do we have a sell short signal. Okay, so we don't have confirmation yet to the downside or to the upside. Okay, so this can change, right? So tomorrow, right, overnight, this can change from, and our hope is it goes up, right? We're seeing some buying come in, right? And hopefully, right, hopefully test resistance up in this area here and then give a buy signal. So we do not have a buy signal or a sell or short signal on this one here. All right, but this is something to pay attention to because it's not up, right? It's not going up, and it was going up, right? The price was going up. It didn't give a buy signal, but now it's neutral. All right, so this following looking here will give us clues, okay, as to what price is doing. If we start to see more pairs going neutral and going down, then we'll get really concerned. This was Brian's trade here. That is down now, okay? And we did get a sell signal to close that trade here, USD CNH, right? So that is a concern, but it's still holding, right? It's not really breaking down. We don't have a sell short signal. So we don't have a sell short signal, right? To take it down. So it's in no man's land right here. So it can go either way. Okay, Corey, it can go either way. But it's something to keep an eye on. And let's take a look at the other one here, USD, all right, HDK. That's a really funky chart. That's really, I mean, we wouldn't trade this, but we would trade it if it gets above here, all right, or if it breaks this support in here. But we do not have a buy signal, right? A buy signal. And let me see if we have a sell short. We do have a sell short signal here, all right? But I wouldn't trade this chart here. So, so Corey, yeah, to your question, yeah. So we want to keep an eye on this, right? We want this to be solid, right? We want this to be solid, kind of like here. Once we start seeing selling coming in, all right, that is a bit of a concern. All right, we don't want to see where the selling. If we've got some selling, they're down like this, we want them to flip, and go back up. If this continues, right, let's say this neutral here goes to short, I mean goes red, we see a few more going red, then our whole analysis, and we'll see it with the dollar pair, we'll see the dollar index rather start giving sell signals to get out, and then kind of like here, you know, sellers coming in, and then we'll have to just get out, right, and wait for the next rotation. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So yeah. So good job for watching this. What you'll notice too is that when we get, and we've had a bit of consolidation today, we didn't have a lot of movement. All right, so that will start to happen, kind of like here where it gets choppy. All right, that's really not tradable. So the pairs are all over the place, right? So, you know, some are down, some are up, neutral. When it gets choppy like that, all right, that's not tradable. So we don't want that to happen with the dollar pairs, and it looks like it's trying to. But we know that, you know, it's a holiday. Today is a holiday, so we would hope to get more clarity, right? Clarity overnight. All right, overnight. So good job. Being a new trader and catching that is a really good job, Corey. Good job. Any other questions, guys? We've got another about 5 more minutes. Let's see here. We'll see what the market does tomorrow. All right. I can't say anything about equities. We are in Sniper. We've got all 3 longs. So hopefully, you know, traders will give us a bump in the morning. The futures right now are up, so that's encouraging. All we need with Sniper is just we just need a bump. Early morning Monday morning, 30 minutes right into the market, right? We just need some buy-in, and we've got that now, all right? So the Dow, E-mini, right? NASDAQ, S&P, Russell, they're all up, and they're up pretty good, right? The Russell is up 1%. NASDAQ, almost 1.5 points, which is nice. The Dow almost a point. Dow is up 223 points right now. So that's encouraging. All right, for our calls in Sniper Trader. All right, so hopefully this will hold. We'll open up nicely in the morning and take some profits in Sniper Trader. All right, we've got 3 longs. We didn't do a hedge this week. A lot of the buying was in long, so they might, they might have anticipated the market up tomorrow. So that's where the volume, that's the volume we saw on Friday. All right, to go long. As far as bonds, we're still seeing bonds, man. Still seeing bonds, treasury bonds in heat seeker. All right, so not a lot of faith in the equity markets. All right, so cryptos, Bitcoin is back at 20,000. All right, but still in the markdown phase. We are looking at, we still have support at 10,000. All right, support at 10,000 for Bitcoin. All right, so that hasn't changed at all. All right, at all. All right, any questions, guys? We're gonna end here if you guys don't have any questions.
Hey, David, I have a question.
Okay.
In reference to this system, is this a paid system?
Is it a paid system?
Yes, do you have to pay for this? I guess the system is the automated. Is it an EA?
Yeah, we have the platform we use is TradeStation. If you look here, right up here, hold on.
Okay, because I use Ninja Trader.
Oh, okay, okay. So we use TradeStation right up here. That's the platform we use.
Okay.
So yeah, and TradeStation, you can open up an account with TradeStation. You have to fund it. We get the data. We get the Forex data. TradeStation used to offer Forex trading where you could put capital and have a Forex account. They don't do that anymore. But we still get the data for Forex. And we also get the futures data and equities data. But we build a system. So our monster scalper here, all right? And we have other systems, right? So we've got about 10 different systems for the different markets, but our monster scalper here, all right, we build this system and it runs on the TradeStation platform. And we do, yeah, it's a paid system. You have to purchase the system on our website. So our website is right here. All right, monstertradingsystems.com. All right.
Okay.
We have different payment options, but don't run up and get the system. I recommend coaching. So we do coaching also. So most of our traders that trade with us, they come through with the coaching. So they usually do the coaching first and then get the system. And we have
Okay. Well, I've been trading for 4 years, but I've been Forex and I'm just switching over to the futures market. So I'm just trying to understand and see how it correlates from the trading that I already understand.
Okay, okay. So you've been trading Forex for a while, for 4 years?
Yeah, for 4 years.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so we can certainly help you. Just send me a message, or just go to the website. So www.monstertradingsystems.com.
Okay.
Okay.
And is this automated? I seen something that said automated. Or-
Yeah, so, all right, let's talk about that. So, all the systems are semi-automated, meaning that we'll provide, the system will provide the signals, all right? So the buy and sell signals. And if you guys, Zaire, you have the system, Bill, Corey, you just got your, if you guys want to add anything to, that's fine. So here, Miles, here, the system will give us buy and sell signals right here to buy here, and it's based on support and resistance, right? So it'll give us the signals here. Over here in the futures market, we have automated exits. All right. And we do automate, meaning that the system is actually will actually close your trade for you. Okay. It's the only system. We have a system for futures, Monster Futures, and it's the only system where so basically your funds will be with TradeStation, your futures account. So if you have a position, right? If you have a position, the system, if we get a sell signal like here, the system will actually close that trade in your account. Okay. And the reason we have automated exits in the futures market, any of the markets will move fast, but particularly in the futures market, Miles, it moves really fast. All right. So if price really moves, we have a sell signal, and we're not around to close the trade. We have a safeguard with Monster Futures where it automatically gets us out of the trade. Okay, because futures, all the markets are risky, right? But in futures, it gets a lot riskier. So that's why we have fully automated exits. It's the only system we do that with.
Okay. And I know you say you use TradeStation, but is the system compatible with NinjaTrader?
No.
not.
Yeah, so our TradeStation, the reason why we use TradeStation is we can build systems on it. All right, we can build systems on it. NinjaTrader is a totally different platform. Yeah, it's a totally different platform. Yeah. So for what we do, TradeStation is by far the best for the type of work that we do.
Okay. And for the system, you have to do your own entries. It just has the automated exit.
Yeah, so you can do both, right? So you can do automated entries too, right? I don't recommend that, right? So if you automate the whole thing, it's like a robot, right? It's like a bot, and I think the trader needs to have some discretion. Okay, so automated exit is fine. Okay. Automated entry, right? I wouldn't want the system just, can it do it? Absolutely. But I wouldn't want the system to just enter the trades for you. I think it's better because what we want to do is we want to do a bit of analysis. Not every trade is a good trade. All right. All right, not every trade is a high probability trade. All right, so can you do it? Can you have the system go into your account, pull the funds, get you in the trade, get you out of the trade? Yes, but I wouldn't recommend the entries, just the exits.
Understood. And what time frame do you mainly trade on? Because I've seen you do a lot of your analysis on 4 hour and up.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm-
so all the markets are different. So for our stock systems, because with stocks, they usually take a while to run. All right. So we do daily, right? So daily on our stock systems. So daily ETF systems, our monster scalper, we'll do 30. So we'll do a 30-minute and a 240 based on what the markets are doing. A lot of it is based on what the markets are doing, but particular systems will do a different time frame. But all the systems, all the buy and sell signals will perform the same way, which is a break of resistance to get a buy signal, break of support like here to get a sell signal. And that we can do that on any time frame, whether it's a 30-minute time frame, right? Even a 1-minute time frame, right? It will do the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Good questions. Thanks, Miles. Good question.
Yeah, no, I just asked because I'm a scalper and I'm used to using the 5 minute.
5 minutes on Forex, huh?
Yes.
So you're up all the time, right? Early morning. Do you do
Yes.
stops? You put in stops?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Do you put in stop losses?
No, I have a visual stop loss. I put in certain orders
Okay.
that act as my stop loss and let me know the trend.
Okay.
Just so the brokers aren't doing a stop loss hunt.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
So I
keep
kinda
coming.
visually
Yeah.
manage it.
Yeah, keep coming. Get with me. We should be able to help you out. We have a beginners class tomorrow. I think that would be a great class for you. All right.
Okay, and that's the same time.
Same time, yeah. It's
Okay.
our beginners class. I think if you've been trading Forex for 4 years, it's a tough market. So you've lasted 4 years. So
It definitely is.
yeah. So well, thanks for being here. Keep coming. Come to the class, the beginners class tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. Any questions, guys, on anything else? Any questions? All right, we'll call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, keep an eye on the dollar pairs. Stay with them. All right. If there are any pullbacks, keep an eye on here. So Corey, I'm glad you mentioned this. Keep an eye. See if this changes. If this change tomorrow, right? So let's see if these here can go from down to up. All right, and so that we can continue this move. What we don't want to see is more downward, red in here. All right, so, but I think we're fine, right? But, this is trading. Anything can happen, right? So, all right, take care, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, David.
Bye, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.